All right, boys. In the Berg, reaction to big wide receiver news. I have a lot of feelings on this one. It is 12:47 East Coast. I was up at 3 a.m. Denver Mountain Time. No one uses Mountain Time. Uh, Long story. I'm old. I had to pee, and I couldn't go back to sleep. It happens. Okay, give me a break. That's why I don't drink water that often after like 7 p.m. So if you're young, it's gonna happen to you eventually. So just chill out. If you're old, you know. But traveling all day, what a nightmare. But I'm here. Anyways, so initial reaction, Amari Cooper was not expecting him to come to the Steelers. But there was not many options to get a wide receiver. He was one of the few options we could get, right? But the other really is Devontae Adams was kind of the last legitimately good hope. And the Steelers' biggest weakness, what anybody knows, is our wide receiver. Like they have no real wide receiver one. And also, you could argue they have one wide receiver on the entire roster. Like, who should be starting in the NFL? Like top three, right? That or like top three wide receivers. They only have one. It's such a hole. It's embarrassing. It's frustrating. The offense can't score. And maybe Devontae Adams doesn't want to come here, but you give a first. Do whatever you need to do to get him here, make them viable, or tank. Like you're like, it's this thing where it's like you dip our toe in to mediocrity, and like Amar Khan the Con is okay with just being okay. Same with Tomlin. Same with Art the Second. Like why? Like oh we don't fire coaches. Like maybe you should. Like maybe I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. I would never say to fire Tomlin. Okay, but maybe you should fire him because like 9 wins is we're just okay with it. Like it's with like Jerry Jones does is okay with Dak because Dak is poo poo, right? Like he's not poo poo. He's okay. He's 15. They're okay with being 15. Like they don't want to be 22 or 28. They'd rather be 15 for a decade rather than take the chance of being number one, right? Like Khan blew the IO trade, which was frustrating. Shout out to Pickensburg. Missed that one. You missed Devontae Adams again. Um, it's missed those two big trades, right? We're gonna get Mike Williams from the Jets. Like that's not great. Like there's not many great options. I don't know what to do, right? Maybe they just stick to running the ball. I think they're top 10 in rushing and bottom 10 in passing. And maybe just go all in. Like go Air Force style rushing, right? Like old school. Just pound the rock into oblivion. Like Najee, 35 carries. Right? Right? Like man, oh, and they were changing to Russie. Like that's the thing now. We're just gonna transition over to Russ. Nothing against Russ. Great guy. Seems like a good guy. Seems like a guy who loves his wife and kids. Super happy for him. But he's just not the same. I don't think I'm not saying Justin is good. I don't think making the change, disrupting things is gonna make an improvement. Right? Like it's six or half dozen. You know what I mean? Like the old guy who can throw a little bit better but can't run versus the young guy who can throw a good deep ball but can run a little bit. You know what I mean? But his other passes aren't great. So, it's a frustrating day. Frustrating day for Pittsburgh fans. At least the Penguins won last night. So that was a big win. That was a big W. So we'll take that. Um, so I'm not calling for Art the second to fire um Con the Con or Tomlin. I would never do that. But maybe it's time he doesn't tolerate mediocrity anymore. That's all I'm saying. All right. Thanks for listening. Sorry for rambling here. It's 1 o'clock in the morning now. I'm tired, but I want to get this out. I'm in my awesome sweater, which I love. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. Do me a favor, just click on the next video. Who cares? Just click on it, mute it, go to the bathroom, come back. It's for the views. Gets the name out there. Appreciate it. Thank you. Like, subscribe.